To boxing, and Ukraine's Oleksandr Usyk has become the undisputed world boxing heavyweight champion after beating Britain's Tyson in Saudi Arabia. Both boxers entered the ring holding versions of the world title, and both had unbeaten professional records. There was little to choose between the two during the first half of the 12-round fight, but Fury's apparent plan of using his bigger size and reach seemed to be keeping his opponent where he wanted him. But that all changed in round 9 when Usyk caught Fury with a series of blows, sending him staggering from side to side across the ring. Fury didn't go down, but the referee stepped in with a standing count. After that, while Fury managed to avoid taking too much further damage, he was unable to inflict much himself. The fight went the full distance, and Usyk was awarded a split decision 2-1 by the judges. Makes him the first man to hold all of the major heavyweight titles, making him what's known as a unified champion for a quarter of a century. Let's hear from the champion and the man he beat.
My focus was only this fight. Now I'm happy. I wanna back home, go to my church, pray. I want to say, Jesus, thank you, because for me and my country, it's a big opportunity.
It was a close fight, you know. I believed, like, I thought I did enough, but, you know, I'm not a judge. I can't judge a fight while I'm boxing it. You know, if they would have said to me in the last round or whatever, you're down, go out and try and finish him, I would have done that. But we believe, everyone in the corner believed we were up. You know, all I had to do was just keep boxing and doing what I was doing, and, you know, I thought we was getting it. But it was what it was. I'm not going to cry about spilled milk. I've had plenty of victories, and I've gave God the glory. I've had this one loss and a close fight, you know, with a good man like Usyk, and it was what it was.
Our correspondent Ade Adedoyan was in Riyadh and sent this update on the fight.
So what a night and what a performance. A terrific contest with momentum shifting one way then the other. It started off as a cat and mouse affair, both men struggling to figure each other out. Fury had early success. It looked like he was cruising to victory, and then Usyk rallied and had his man hurt, had him out on his feet in the 9th round. Fury showed amazing powers of recovery to come out in the following round, but it was Usyk all the way from there. He delivered on his promise to prove that he is the greatest fighter of this era. There is a rematch clause in the contract, so there's every chance they'll do this again later this year. But as for Usyk, he joins a very, very exclusive club. Only one man, Evander Holyfield, has ever unified the titles in the cruiserweight division and the heavyweight division. That was a performance by Oleksandr Usyk that would cement his place as one of the greatest of all times. And freelance boxing journalist Yusuf Anani gave us his assessment of the result.
It was definitely the right result. It was pretty clear to Usyk. Strangely enough, even though he was by far the smallest man, he was the one doing most of the damage. There was a period in the fight where Fury was controlling it, and he was certainly hurting Usyk in that period. He seemed to have figured him out, and he was almost celebrating already. But then suddenly, you know, Usyk didn't give up. And even though he's like David to Goliath, he came back in that 9th round and turned it around, and Fury couldn't really react. He survived. He showed incredible powers of recovery and bravery, but he couldn't claw back the points. And so the smaller man was the harder puncher and the more powerful man.